Hello and welcome to this After Effects certification preparation series of videos. I'm Luisa Winters. In this video, we're going to cover Objective 1.5C. So if you haven't downloaded the objectives, go to Certiport's website and download them. All right, so this is about defining common cinematic composition terms and principles. We're going to talk about aspect ratio and that sort of thing. Let's get started. Rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is the basic rule of composition in film production. Divide the frame equally into thirds horizontally and vertical, so the image is divided into 9 equal parts, and that creates control points. So basically, it creates where you should put points of interest in the image. Rule of thirds. Foreground, an element that is up close and usually partially illustrated with the remainder of the object situated off the page. The foreground is used in conjunction with the midground and background areas of an environment. So foreground, closer to the camera. Background in animation is a piece of artwork for the background of moving characters in an animation clip. Contrast. Contrast makes a scene interesting. So contrast is really the difference between the brightest parts of the image and the darkest part of the images. And it fills, something that is very contrasting will fill the image with a sense of power. Something that is more contrasting is going to be more powerful than something that is less contrasting, with exceptions, obviously. Cropping is pretty self-explanatory. It's usually used to select a part of the picture, as in cropping provides a frame that can be sized and moved to select a part of the picture. So if you took an image, you took a picture, and you didn't quite follow the rule of thirds, you can crop it so that whatever you want to keep as the point of interest is actually in one of the lines of the rule of thirds. Depth of field is a technique that comes with cinema, is how some lenses, depending on aperture, etc., have the foreground or the background out of focus while whatever is of interest is in focus. And then you can do a rack focusing, which is, you can just switch what was in focus with what was out of focus. And that is a very common cinematic technique to use. So depth of field is what lets us do that. So field of view, or FOV, is the open observable area a person can see through their eyes or via an optical device. So it's pretty much what the lens is seeing, field of view. So this brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.